Hello, family. Welcome to the Live Rich Now 10-day total transformation. I'm Dr. T, and I am so excited that you have decided to join the live and alive and full of life 10-day transformation. Now, let me tell you something. I decided that this transformation is necessary. Why? Because too many of us are living like we are emotionally broke. We are feeling emotionally bankrupt. And we need to feel like we are rich. Not when we get more money in the bank account, but we need to live rich now. And it is not as hard as we might imagine it to be. So, in this 10-day total transformation experience, I am going to share with you some strategies that you can do every day in 10 minutes or less to help you feel less stressed, less depressed, less distressed, and more alive and wealthy. Hey there. Thank you for joining. Come on in and throw some dollar signs in the chat if you are ready to live rich now. So, the first thing that I want to share with you is that all of our strategies are going to be strategies that start with the letter S. And we chose the letter S because that dollar sign represents our total emotional, spiritual, and physical wealth. So, this is what I need you to do. Anytime you hear something that resonates with you, anytime you hear something that just sparks interest or motivates you, I want you to throw some dollar signs in the chat and let everybody know this is something that we need to be paying attention to. So here it is. The first S, the first strategy for transforming your life and enhancing your mental wealth is, drum roll please, seeing. Now, why is this so important? Why is seeing so important? Seeing is so important because having a perspective on where you are and what's going on inside of you, around you, and ahead of you is going to give you the wisdom, the tenacity, and the longevity to continue pursuing your mental wealth. Not only that, but it's going to show you what's been stopping you and blocking you from feeling and living rich now. So we have a choice. We can continue our life as if we are playing the game of life, spinning the wheel and letting whatever happens happen just randomly by chance. We can keep spinning our wheels and getting nowhere, or we could decide, I am going to do some mirror work. Now, I used to promote mirror work as a way to get people to buy into the concept of doing affirmations. And I was doing my mirror work. I would get in the mirror and I would say, I am confident. I love myself. I'm a positive person. I can do all things. But it wasn't really translating into how I was able to move around in the world. I didn't feel very confident. I was still struggling with anxiety. And so I had to really step back and say, maybe this affirmation thing, I've got it upside down or twisted, and maybe I need to stop trying to pile affirmations on top of ashes. And what I realized is that information has to come before affirmations. Now, I need to warn you, if you can't stand the shine, stay out the mirror. You know how they used to say, if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen? Well, if you can't stand the shine, stay out the mirror. Because as you begin to do some self reflection, as you begin to grasp self awareness, to dig deeper and figure out, where am I emotionally? Where am I spiritually? Where am I physically? As you step into that mirror, you just might see some things that you're not happy with, that are troubling to you. You might find out, I run my mouth too much. I don't listen. I say I'm going to do things and I'm inconsistent and I don't follow through. I keep maintaining these habits that are keeping me stuck. I keep looking to these dead relationships for gratification and validation. I keep thinking that if I climb higher on the career ladder, that I'm going to feel more fulfilled, that I'm going to feel like I'm worth it. So when you start to look in the mirror and discover what is robbing you of your mental wealth, I want you to realize, yes, Jaslyn, I'm in the middle of the live. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to come
You
in
just
here.
wanted to come in? Everybody say hello to Jaslyn. She's joining us. She wants to get mentally wealthy too. All right, come sit right by me, darling.
Okay.
I saw some dollar signs in the chat. Okay, sit, please. Thank you, darling. All right. So, as I was saying, where was I? So, when you start to do this mirror work, you might discover some things that you might not necessarily want to see. I lived for 10 years in a state of depression, but I was in denial and I didn't even know that I was meeting criteria for clinical depression and didn't know it because I was fine. I was okay. Everything was all good with me. So I want to encourage you to begin to see what is really on the inside of you that's blocking you from your mental wealth. And I have created a quiz that you can find on my Facebook page that will help you to kind of investigate, how mentally wealthy are you? Are you on the brink of bankruptcy? Are you broke? Are you banking? Or are you a Bliss Coin billionaire? And all of us have the capacity and the potential to be Bliss Coin billionaires. So go take the assessment so that you can see the truth about where you are, so that you can then take the steps to be where you want to be. The second thing that we need to see clearly is what's going on around us. We are activated by what we are captivated by. So if I'm looking around in my world and I'm focusing on things that are negative, on things that are toxic, on everything that's going wrong in my life, and I'm not taking the time to behold the beauty and the wonder and the miraculous and the amazing and the awesome that is surrounding me every day, then I'm going to feel emotionally broke. And I'm going to be activated to address those negative things maybe, but that activation is going to be anxiety ridden, it's going to be frenzied, it's going to be chaotic because my activation is towards a negative thing. But if I start to set my sights on what is pure, what is good, what is pleasant, what is positive, if I'm being careful and intentional about what I'm setting my eyes on, and I'm looking for God, and I'm looking for His glory, and I'm seeking to see His wonder in every aspect of my life, I'm going to be activated to create. I'm going to be activated to be grateful. I'm going to be activated into a state of joy because I am captivated by beauty and that which is good and that which is wholesome. So I want you, as you go through this transformation, to ask yourself, what are you captivated by? What has been captivating you? And do you want to be activated by what is captivating you? And finally, not only do we need to see what is inside of us, not only do we need to have a clear picture of what is all around us, we also need to see the future, the possibilities, where we can go, what we can be. We need to see ourselves as already mentally, spiritually, and physically rich. How do we go about doing this? Well, there are some strategies that you can use to visualize your mental wealth now. And what I want to do right now is just walk you through a little visualization exercise. And the reason why this is so powerful is that there is scientific evidence to suggest that going through mental imagery and taking steps in your mind to create whatever it is that you want to experience in your mind, that process will begin to change your brain and change your nervous system. Now, athletes use this all the time. There are basketball players and baseball players and golfers who practice like they're in the game while they're sitting at home on their couch, and they close their eyes and they replay over and over in their mind, shooting the perfect shot, hitting that home run, that golf swing being to perfection. And they rehearse this and they visualize this over and over in their minds. And their brain begins to record muscle memory. So, in the same way that athletes train themselves to be excellent, to be champions by just visualizing that reality, we can do the same. So, I want you, if you don't mind, to do a quick strategy with me. Would you just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths? And I'm not going to paint the picture for you. I want you to paint a picture in your mind of you waking up in the morning, springing out of bed, full of life, full of energy, joyful, ready for the day ahead, taking on challenges with a sense of confidence and peace, knowing that you have what it takes, that you are not alone, that there is a spiritual power that is on the inside of you, a treasure. I want you to see yourself walking out the door. And I want you to see yourself getting into your dream car. And I want you to see yourself driving to that dream job, not just somewhere where you go to get a paycheck. I want you to see yourself pulling up, and I want you to see yourself eager to get out of that car, knowing that you're going to make an impact, that you're going to make a difference. And I want you to visualize yourself facing whatever challenges are in your day gracefully, without anxiety. And I want you to see yourself returning home at the end of your day, finding a quiet place to relax and to reflect on all that you've accomplished in your day. And I want you to begin just writing down the things that you found beautiful, the ways in which you grew, the ways in which you became a better version of yourself through the things that you experienced in that day. I want you to begin writing down the qualities and characteristics and attributes of that wealthy person that you are becoming as a result of you taking this first step today, which was to start on your journey of total transformation. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait for you to come back tomorrow. We have a special guest who will be sharing with us another strategy. Until then, be well, be wealthy, and live rich now.